To understand how the royalty system works, let's have a look at this issue. So you can see here that this issue there's nothing in it, so the only person who's going to be earning from it at the moment will be the publisher, as you can see here. So we can see that the site is getting 35, the pot is getting nothing at the moment, and the publisher is getting 65%. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to change the publisher. The reason for that is because it looks like the publication publisher and the issue publisher are the same person. So if we change the issue publisher, we should see a change down here. So let's go and do that now. So we're going to change the publisher to this guy here. Okay, done that. Let's have a look. Yeah, there we go. Okay. So we now have 2 people earning. Okay. Now what we had before was 65. And now that we cut that in half, we get 32.5. But because this system uses the pot, that goes down to 32% for each of them, and 1% goes in the pot. So that is how we can change this slightly. So if we go back to publishing management, and we change the contributors pot mechanism, we turn that off. Okay, now let's go back to our publication, Fab Fables, and the issue that we were looking at, which is, yep, we can see the publisher here, so it must be this one, Hermes. Now let's look at those royalties. Yeah, you see now the pot here has disappeared, and the leftover has gone on to the site itself. So the difference here is that the pot mechanism is certainly more cooperative. It's designed to allow sharing of that between all contributors of all publications and issues during a certain period of time. Whereas if you turn that off, then any leftover percentages just go to the site, which different people may want to do it different ways, so there's 2 options there for you. The system calculates new distributions according to who's involved, and I'm happy to say that this is automatic, so I'll give you an example. What we're going to do is we're going to add a new section to this issue. We're going to choose chapter with intro, which has a nice 2-page effect, the intro being the first page, followed by the story itself. So that's in there. So here's what we're going to do. Let's just have a look. At the moment, royalties, they are divided by these 2 people and the site. So what we're going to do is we're going to give this section some settings. Should it be in the contents? Yes. Default start, probably not. Break on subsections, no. Okay, let's do that. Good, we've got our settings saved. Now let's just set some content. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to choose a short project. So let's go with this one, Let Roosting Dragons Lie, which we can see has already been finished. So we're going to bring that in. There we go. You can see now that this section is outlined in green, which means that it is finished. So we can see here that the project we've brought in, has reached its word limit. There's no builder, but we know who the author is, and we know who the editor is. We can even read it if we want to. There it is. We'll just hit escape to get rid of that. But what we want to really look at, let's just close that, is the royalties. So we're just going to refresh the page quickly. Have a look at those. And there we see is our editor and our author. And royalty distribution has been calculated. So it's as simple as that. By importing the projects that you want to see in the issue, The system will work out who's involved and will calculate how much of a percentage they should get from the sales. And that is how it all works.